Welcome back to Turkish Stars Explained. Today we need to talk about one word that's doing a lot of work online right now: record. Because if you've been seeing Sandokan headlines lately, you've probably seen some version of Sandokan just broke a major TV record. And that sounds huge. But here's the problem: record can mean different things, depending on who's saying it, what metric they're using, and what they're trying to achieve. So in this video, I'm going to do 3 things. Explain the most common types of record claims, show you how to spot what kind of record it actually is, and answer the real question: what does this mean for Can Yaman and Sandokan going forward? Alright, first let's be honest. In entertainment marketing, the word record is often used in one of 4 ways. Type number 1, time slot or premiere record. This is when a show is compared to other premieres in the same time slot. It can be a real achievement because premieres are where curiosity peaks. But it's also limited because you're comparing a very specific moment. The key thing to ask is, record compared to what? The last season? The last 5 years? The last decade? Or just recent premieres? Type number 2, platform record. Sometimes record doesn't mean TV at all. It means most watched on a platform in a certain category, or most searched, or most discussed. That's still valuable because it signals attention. But attention isn't the same as long-term audience. The important question here is it watch time, unique viewers, or just clicks and curiosity? Type number 3, demographic record. This is the sneaky one. A show can be #1 in a specific demographic, like a certain age group, while not being number 1 overall. Again, that can be a real win, especially if advertisers care about that audience. But as a viewer, you want to know, is this a broad hit or a targeted hit? Type number 4, buzz record. This is when record basically means social media momentum, trending topics, viral clips, fan pages exploding, edits everywhere. And listen, buzz matters. Buzz can push algorithms, pull in casual viewers, and create the feeling that everyone is watching. But buzz can also spike and disappear fast. Which brings us to the real test. So how do you tell whether Sandokan's record moment is real momentum or just a loud premiere week? Here's the checklist I use. Signal number 1, the second wave. Premieres are always noisy. The real question is, does the show keep getting talked about after the first weekend? If the conversation stays alive, new clips, reactions, debates, that's a strong sign. Signal number 2, consistency, not one-night fireworks. If you see headlines repeating record but nothing about week-to-week stability, it might be a one-time spike. What you want to watch for is whether the show keeps showing up in recommendations, trending lists, and continued coverage. Signal number 3, international pull. For Can Yaman's global momentum, international attention is the multiplier. If Sandokan is pulling interest outside its home market, especially on global platforms, that matters more than a single local headline. Now, let's answer the question everyone actually cares about. If Sandokan really is breaking records, does that automatically mean Can Yaman is about to break America? Not automatically. But it can mean something very specific: momentum. Momentum is when a project becomes easier to sell, easier to promote, easier to place on platforms, easier to cover in the press. It's when the industry starts thinking, this name moves attention. And that's why the record conversation matters, even if the number behind it is complicated. Because even a partially true record headline can create a real-world effect: more coverage, more curiosity, more clicks, and more people giving the show a chance. But, and this is important, the next step is what decides everything. The show has to convert curiosity into loyalty. Curiosity makes people press play. Loyalty makes them come back. So here's what I want you to watch over the next week. Are people still talking about Sandokan when the premiere hype is gone? Do clips keep spreading? Do viewers argue about the story, the character, the style, anything with depth? Because when the conversation shifts from record to story, that's when you know it's sticking. Alright, last question for you. Do you think Sandokan's headlines are a real turning point, or just smart marketing for a big launch? Drop your take in the comments, and if you want a follow-up video breaking down the biggest record claims you're seeing and what they likely mean, say part 2, and I'll do it next. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more fast, no-fluff breakdowns of Turkish stars going global. See you in the next one.